I woke up this morning and got a message from a student who just went to see her doctor, who advised her to, in in her words, improve to work on improving her bone density. It's funny when you get a piece of advice like that, you don't exactly know what to do with it. And of course, what she did was to message me and ask me what yoga poses are good for bone density. And I remember always in early when I was doing my teacher training, and one of the poses that was mentioned that was great for bone density was chair pose. But of course, I just didn't want to just tell her that alone. So I went on and did research on my own and found out that good news is that a lot of yoga poses that we do are great for bone density already. And bad news maybe is that we have to do them ourselves. And oftentimes we don't feel like we have time for that. And I thought, why not incorporate this yoga flow for bone density into the 5-minute series. So this is the third one already. There are two before this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start timing. So we would have 5 minutes exactly to work on bone density. Are we ready? Such a task to improve bone density in 5 minutes. Obviously, it's not gonna work in 5 minutes, but this is to propose that you have 5 minutes and you can already do yoga and work toward improving your bone density. Consistency is key. So you can start by doing 5 minutes a day, and for the days that you have more time, you can increase the period of time that you practice. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start the 5 minutes now. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we start by standing with your feet hip width apart. Why not practice chair pose? The very first pose that I learned are good for bone density. Let me turn to the side for you. The feet are hip width apart. Make sure they're not pointing out to the side. Yeah, the feet are parallel. Your hands come to your hips. Take a deep breath in here. And when you breathe out, slowly bend the knees and make sure you're not pulling the knees out to the side. The knees are pointing straight forward. You can sink the hips back. And as you notice that the more you lean back, the heavier it feels around the knees. So if you feel a bit challenged in the knee area, you can lean a little bit further forward to make it easier. Yeah. And if it's still too much for you, you can lean against the wall. So you can rest your bum onto the wall like that, and your muscles are already working, but it's just easier that way. Yeah, so with or without the wall, sink the hips down low. Your chest can go further forward. You can add a bit of a challenge by straightening the arms up, and you can straighten the arms all the way. Let's take a deep breath in here. Maybe sink the hips out even lower as you breathe out. Again, just go as far as it feels good for you. One more breath from here. All right, now let's bring the hands to the hips. Shift the weight to the right foot. Lift the left heel and step the left foot back with your hips still turning to the front. This is the front for me, yeah? We will bend the right knee, turn the hips forward, sink the hips low, and you can look at your right knee. See whether the right knee goes further to the front. If that's the case, pull the right knee back so the knee is in the same line with the ankle. Maybe you can even straighten the arms forward. So this is warrior one, which is a very similar pose to chair pose. Not only is great for improving your bone density, it's also great to strengthen your legs and your hips. One more breath from here. All right, from there, bring your hands to the hips, straighten the right leg. We will do triangle pose. Turn the left toes out to the left side. So your feet are 90 degrees angle, here of an angle. Your hips are turned sideways now. Take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, you lean to the right side. You can walk your right hand down along the right leg. You can rest your hand lightly on the right shin bone. The left hand can stay on the hip, or you can straighten the left leg or left arm up to the ceiling. You can look up too. One more breath from here. All right, we lift up now. Bring your hands to the hips. Turn your left toes to the front. Bend the knees. Step the left foot in front. Step the right foot back. So we're turning the hips to the front of the mat into warrior one. The right heel is pressed down onto the floor. The left knee is bent. Straighten the arms up. When you're ready, making sure that your left knee is above your left ankle for better support. Let's do that for one more breath. Okay, now triangle pose, hands to the hips, straighten the legs, turn your right toes to the right side, hips sideways, arms out, take a deep breath in, exhale, lean to the right, and then walk your left hand down along the left leg. Your right arm can go up or your right hand can rest lightly on the right hip. Keep your chest turning up. One more breath from here. Okay, come back up, straighten your arms sideways, bend your left knee, bring your hands on either side of your left foot, step your left foot back, stay there in plank pose, take a deep breath in, straight legs, and breathe out, drop the knees, drop the chest down, straighten the arms to the back, forehead down, take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, you lift the feet, lift the arms, lift the chest, and lower it down. Breathe in, lift the legs up, lift the arms up, lift the chest up, and breathe out, lower down. Two more times, breathe in and out. One more time, breathing in, lift, stay there. One more breath. Okay, now drop the hands, drop the legs, bend both of the knees now. Grab the ankles and we'll kick the feet up. Lift the chest nice and high. Okay, the 5 minutes are up now. Let go. You can go into your child pose for a moment and slowly walk your hands back in. So that was exactly 5 minutes and we already worked on quite a few yoga poses and with the focus to improve your bone density. So this can be your homework to your doctor for my student who messaged me. And not only I was talking to my student this morning, I was also talking to my grandma who is 85 years old this year, and she's planning her life and the rest of it, and she's overly prepared in my opinion. She has everything ready, and she's still healthy and all that, but it's get me thinking about the end of my life too, and how I should plan for my retirement. So one of the ways that I think we can get ready is health-wise, to stay healthy, to take care of our body. So it's one thing taken care of, because we know there's so many other things surrounding that. Anyway, so thank you for practicing with me. If you want links to these 5 minutes yoga practice email to you, you can let me know and I will send you the link. You can also go to my profile and sign up for the newsletter. That way these videos get emailed to your inbox directly. And I be back here and talk to you soon. Bye.